It's the e-commerce minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts Bart Mraz and John Suter. The e-commerce minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the e-commerce minute is brought to you by SendPro Online by Pitney Bowes. SendPro Online is online software that helps save you time and money no matter what you send. Letters, packages, overnights, or flats. And you'll always pay the right amount. SendPro Online comes with a free 10-pound scale that weighs and calculates the rates for you. Plus, you can compare options between USPS, UPS, and FedEx right at your fingertips. And remember, folks, January 27th, 2019, that's coming up. USPS postal rates are going up. But just by using SendPro Online, you get discounts of up to 40% off of USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off of every letter you send. SendPro Online is only $14.99 a month, and e-commerce minute listeners can get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. E-commerce minute episode 389.
In today's episode, Amazon is sending free samples based on your data.
Amazon is quietly testing a new advertising strategy with a unique twist. Axios reports the online giant has partnered with brands including Folgers and Maybelline to send free samples directly to your home. Companies will target Amazon Prime subscribers based on the company's massive collection of personal data on its users, including things like browsing, order, and engagement history. By analyzing consumer habits, Amazon is predicting which of its users are more likely to buy specific products. By targeting these so-called purchase intenders, Amazon is betting the free samples will encourage people to buy more Folgers coffee, use Maybelline makeup once they've tried the sample. Will people get excited to get the samples and go online to buy? Or will they feel their privacy has been invaded when they browse coffee products and suddenly samples show up? Other online companies have faced user backlash over how their personal data was used. Facebook is still recovering from the release of data to Cambridge Analytica and how the data was used in the last presidential election. Currently, Facebook and Google take nearly 58% of all advertising dollars spent online in the U.S. Amazon's efforts have grown significantly, but still lag far behind the top two, with a market share approaching only 5%. With this new effort, Amazon is attempting to grab market share from the others by combining traditional online advertising with samples. Amazon is hoping to leverage its advantage to grab even more ad dollars. Is it creepy or is it cool?
The business guy in me says creepy. I mean, not business guy. It says cool. The consumer in me says creepy.
I agree.
So I actually got one of those.
You did?
I did. I got a little box. And it came
wait, so let's take me step by step. You got the box and you said, what the F is this?
Yeah, I got it in the mail and it's a little tiny box, like smaller than your phone, right? And I was like, What is this? It's Amazon. But on the other side, it said bulletproof, right? For the product from Bulletproof Coffee and stuff. And I was like, what is this? I have no idea. And then I opened it and it's just a little packet of MCT oil from Bulletproof. And I was like, to take some now? That's kind of weird. And I was like, where did this come from? And I just kind of forgot about it. I was like, little packet to put in the drawer. I was like, whatever. And then we seen this story and I'm like, oh, there it is.
But there was no context for why you received that. There was no letter inside to say, "Hey, buddy, we saw you looked for some coffee, and now here's some coffee." It was just like, here it is.
No. It was MCT oil, right, in the little packet, but it was also a coupon for Bulletproof Coffee. It came from Amazon. It had it like a Amazon like box on it, but it was just
understood. But there was no content. There was no explanation.
Absolutely nothing. No. So you know what they're doing. You remember, like, if you go to a conference or anywhere else, you get those sample packs or whatever else. It's kind of like that. They're just sending them out based on what you're browsing.
No, I get it.
They got me really well because that's they got me well because that's what I would look for, right? Because if you're looking at my history, but I don't know how I feel about this.
I don't know. Alexa sees you when you sleep. She knows when you're awake, and she knows what you're shopping for online.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I don't mind it. I'm okay. So while I think privacy is important, I'm of the ilk that I have nothing to hide, and if the data makes my life better, so be it. That's why I'm full in on Google. I'm full in on Amazon. And you know what? Who knows? I may regret that someday, but as I said, I'm the type of person who's like, I don't have anything to hide. And if you want to send me free stuff, go ahead and send me free stuff. If you're going to make my life easier, I'm okay with it.
As long as it's stuff that I want. Like, the only problem I would have with it is, remember the story a while back where like somebody was, a daughter was browsing, pregnancy products and the dad found out? That's a problem.
Yeah, okay. So that's a little creepy.
That's creepy. But I don't mind it because it's going to happen. Like, everybody's going for Amazon and Facebook. We know every single company, every single e-commerce company has all this data. They just don't know what to do with it or have time to do with it, right? Or Amazon's job is to use your data. And I'm okay with that. If they send me appropriate products that I would look at or want to buy or comparison, like imagine like I'm not a big fan of the bulletproof stuff, like that particular company itself, but I use On It a lot, right? Same kind of things. Maybe I'll get that, or a competitor goes, hey, whoever bought this, I want them to get
I need a new charger. Maybe I should go browse some chargers today. Maybe I'll get a free one.
Right.
So Amazon's approach to this is the Avon Lady approach, meaning give out the samples and then they'll come back. There was actually a survey of 1.5 thousand individuals that found only 33% were wary of their data being shared with third parties. So people actually, if they're getting free stuff, I don't think they're going to mind as much.
Yeah, exactly.
And you've got 100 million Prime subscribers, so that's a lot of data to mine, and that's a great opportunity for Amazon to work with advertisers and manufacturers, and also to really fine tune their ad strategy. So you can also opt out of this. You can also see if you've been opted in. You can go in your Amazon account settings page, and there's a setting actually for catalogs, but it doesn't really. It just says I think it says mailables, for catalogs, but it doesn't really say anything about samples. So you can turn that off if you're really not into that. I'm like, how do I get?
More.
I want 2x. I want 2x samples. I want more samples.
Right. Can you take that to 11?
Yeah, I want to get that to 11.
Yeah. Speaking of some samples and some free stuff, John.
I like free stuff. Tell me.
I need to tell you? Well, John, tell us about the latest sponsor we have.
Yeah. Speaking of free stuff, our sponsor, Send Pro Online by Pitney Bowes. Send Pro Online is online software that helps you save time and money no matter what you send. Letters, packages, overnights, or flats. And you will always pay the right amount. And if you Send Pro Online, you get a free 10-pound scale. It is not a scale that weighs 10 pounds. It's a scale that weighs things up to 10 pounds. And it weighs and calculates rates for you. Plus, you can compare options, which is really important. You can compare between USPS, UPS, and FedEx right at your fingertips so you know which rate to use. And remember, folks, January 27th is coming up. The USPS postal rates are going up. But if you use Send Pro Online, you get discounts of up to 40% using USPS priority mail shipping and 5 cents off every letter you send. It's a no-brainer. No additional equipment is required. You just use it online. It's in the cloud. You just jump on your computer and you just use your own printer to print your shipping labels and stamps. It's that easy. Send Pro Online is only $14.99 a month. But as a valued e-commerce minute listener, you get a free 30-day trial when you visit pb.com/minute. Bart, do you have anything to add to this episode?
No, that's it, my friend.
All right. That's your e-commerce minute for today. Full show notes are at ecommerceminute.co. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion or just want to say hi, find us on social media at Sumo Heavy.